I'm Mark. I'm Mark Sandham, Shiloh's mentor and hero.
Okay, I'll keep a straight face. And if you notice, he dyed his hair because he wants to be me. That's what I said. I'm just kidding. You figured me out.
You only got this for a couple more weeks, and so
Dang it.
Live it all up, guys.
All right.
Live it up. Good morning. I'm Mark Sandham.
And I'm Shiloh Soto.
And welcome to Kempsville Presbyterian Church.
We are so glad that you decided to join us this morning.
If by some crazy chance you missed the congregational meeting last week, I need to give you some information. KPC has a burning need, and that burning need is in the area of discipleship. And so last year, 2015, the session began a very slow, deliberate, and prayerful process to look for a discipleship pastor. They came to the three pastors, to Mark, Neil, myself, and asked us first to take a look around to see if we knew of anybody or knew someone who might fit the bill and be a good match for KPC with all of its wonderful uniqueness. And then if no one was found, then we'd form a search committee. So the three pastors identified 4 candidates, interviewed 3 of them, and they were not suitable, but the 4th we know is our man. His name is Chris Greenwood. He is 38 years old. He was the associate pastor of a church right near Washington, D.C., worked with children, youth, and in discipleship. For 1 year, he served them as their interim pastor. And Chris is a guy that we've all come fond of saying in session, who just bleeds discipleship. In fact, the way we came into contact with Chris was that he was a consultant for our entire presbytery in this area. So Chris is going to come and he is going to lead us as an assistant pastor in the area of discipleship, which means for us Christian education, men's and women's ministries, small groups, and I'm sure he'll grow it out from there. He will also oversee missions and fellowship, and he'll share in a lot of the other pastoral responsibilities like preaching and communion, things like that. Chris is married to Sarah. They have 4 young children. They are a highly relational family. You guys are going to love them. And so what we'll do is Chris will come in as an assistant pastor, which means that's a session hire. He'll work with us for a year. You'll get to know him. And after about a year or so, we'll bring him before the congregation for a vote to move him to an associate, which is something only the congregation can do. So y'all get excited. We're going to have fun welcoming this family in. It's just another way that KPC is going to grow into the fullness of Christ.
Now that we've heard from Pastor Steve, let's check out what's coming up.
Because we love spending time with the people we care about, we're hosting an easy potluck-style Sunday supper right after church in the fellowship hall on May 15th. And you know what? It'll be a great opportunity to meet the new discipleship pastor, Chris Greenwood, and his entire family. Everyone is invited. To let us know you're coming, visit perfectpotluck.com and choose an item to bring from our easy menu of fried chicken and southern sides. The idea is to spend less time cooking and more time together. If you have questions, contact Bethany at metzgerb@kpc.org.
Our on-call welcome team and usher team each have 2 open spots for new volunteers. If you like to welcome people and to make them feel all sorts of loved, contact Bethany Metzger at metzgerb@kpc.org to get started. Once a quarter, KPC's clothing ministry opens on a Saturday to bless our community. Help is needed to sort, set up, work, and tear down this event. Our next distribution is on May 14th. If you have a heart to reach people in a practical way, contact Kathy Koenig at clothingclosetva@aol.com.
Let the King of my heart be the mountain king of my heart, be the shadow where I hide.
This Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. in the sanctuary, we will be hosting our next night of worship. Bring your friends out for this dynamic evening as we worship together with one voice. If you want any more information on anything that you just heard, feel free to visit us on our website, on our Facebook page, or you can visit us out in the lobby after service at our Welcome Center.
Thanks so much for joining us, y'all. See you next week.
We out.